So this is the die set for the Festive frames and baubles. And as you can see, it's a pretty small set. We don't have a lot on there, which is nice. This is going to be the main circle piece, I guess you can say. And then this is going to be a piece that goes in the middle as kind of like the frames that go around it. And then little decorative pieces if you wanted to add it on there. So I'm going to set this aside. I have already cut everything. And I will show you how many to cut for each one. For the first one, for the main piece, we're going to cut 5 of these. For this piece, we're going to cut 10. And I did all different colors, but I'll show you each one so you can see why I did it this way. You get to pick what design you want to do in the middle of this one. You can do 3 different designs. You have the winter theme, the leaves, and then you have this pattern. The one that I chose was the winter theme, so I cut 5 of these, and I went ahead and cut out the middle as well. And the rest are just decorative pieces. I'm just going to stick them on here because I'm not sure how many I'm going to use yet. So these are the decorative pieces I plan on using. I may or may not use all of them. I just cut out a lot so that I wouldn't have to cut any more while I'm doing it. So I might have some extras. And then also for the backgrounds, I cut out some pieces in case I wanted to put them back there. What I planned on doing was kind of rounding it out so that when you have this on there, you can see that as a backdrop. So I did like a few different ones, and I'll show you how I add those to it as well. So I'm going to grab these. Go ahead and fold all the crease lines. So I'm going to set all these little pieces to the side, and then we're going to get started with this one. What we're going to do is just glue them all together by gluing the sides together. So we're going to grab this one and we'll glue it like this, and we'll go all the way around. So you should have something like this. Okay, now we're going to bring these pieces back in, and I'm just going to match them up with the colors that they are, and I'm going to line one up at the top and one at the bottom. So how I'm going to do it, the top one, the glue tabs are going to face down, and then on the bottom one we're going to turn it upside down so that the glue tabs are in the middle, and we're going to glue it just like this, and we're going to line it up with the line right here. So once that's done, you should have something like this. And then we're gonna grab some of our decorative pieces. Now, I said I was gonna add these to the back, so I wanted to do that now before we put this piece on. So we're gonna grab this. I just wanted to show you how this goes. So the tree will go inside this hop hole, and then in the bottom one, it kind of curves out to go in here. And you can see it kind of curves for you. You can straighten this up just a little bit where the bend is. And then you can also bend this at the bottom. So let me do this so it's easier. You can tape this, or you can glue this to the bottom so it stays, and it'll be like this. I just wanted to show you how that goes in case you didn't want to add the backgrounds like I'm going to. But with what I'm doing, I like to put it on before I put the, I guess like a cover piece on. So I cut like a small, I guess kind of like a square. I would say it's about 2 by 2, maybe a little bit longer. So I push it in like this. And where you can see where it's gonna go, right where these two meet right here is where this will cover. So I try to make sure this goes right underneath, that way it doesn't expose anything on the outside. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna glue it down like this. I didn't want that hard part, so I have it kind of smooth in the middle, but you can fold it in half if you wanted to. And if it's too big, you can just cut it down to make it a little bit smaller. And I do one side at a time so I have more control on where I want it. Now, if you wanted to add the decorative pieces in, you can. You could do it while it's like this, or you can do it after you put the cover piece on. So this will be on the top just so we can see how it looks. I like to check since it's easy to put in and out. So I kind of want to add this. I'm just going to fold it where the crease lines are. And I think I'm just going to keep these white just to keep it pretty simple. And then how this goes is this goes to the side and then this glues to the bottom. What I'm going to do first is glue the side. I feel like that's a lot easier for me to make sure I put it all the way down. So I'm just going a little bit behind that hole. And then once I have it on there, I'm just going to hold it to make sure it sticks. And once that's done, I'm going to add some glue to the bottom. And then I'm going to add it right behind the hole so it's kind of like a line across. If you need to use a tool, you can. That just helps so I can press it down a lot better. And I'll just add one of these stars just so you can see how to put it on there, because the rest will be kind of repetitive. Let me get one of the shiny ones. Oops. And I'm just gonna fold that, and then I'm gonna glue that circle to the top wherever I want it to be. So I'm gonna get it kind of towards the back. Like this. And then I'm gonna add One more star. I actually want this one a little bit higher, so I'm gonna fold it a little bit more. I'm gonna kind of glue it back some so it's a lot shorter. Like this. And then I'm gonna do the little stars last because I feel like that'll be pretty easy to put on even with the cover on. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab this. And if you want to curve this some before you put it in there, you can. Since it's pretty small, I'm gonna use a bottle just to shape it just a bit, just to help me put it in there nice. And this will go in the bottom like this. I'm gonna go ahead and glue that down actually, so it doesn't keep falling out like that. So I'm gonna push that back, a little bit of glue, and then hold. Now we can put this through the top. Just gonna put my finger inside so I can bend the tree just a bit. Just like so. And then it will look like this. Ta-da! And then I'm gonna do the rest of the sides pretty much the same, so I'm just gonna mute it and then kind of fast forward for you guys since it's repetitive. So this one I did the wrong way. So what I'm gonna do is just cut out all of it. Maybe just leave kind of the top, but I'm probably gonna cut out this piece right here just to kind of fix it so I don't waste it. So I decided to add these little trees to offset the hole so that way the top part doesn't keep sliding down. And it looks like it held perfectly. I just wanted to explain that in case you're like, oh, what's going on? But yeah, you could put little trees or you can put another decorative piece there to make sure that this part doesn't keep moving down. And if you want to decorate the top, you can. I think I might just leave the colors because I like the way it looks, and I might just stick these on the bottom to hide the glue tabs. And then I think that will be it. I'm not sure if I'm going to add the stars yet, but we'll see. So I am done. This is what it looks like. And all I have to do is add string, and that's it. And hopefully this video helped you create this or even just inspired you. So I really appreciate you guys watching, and happy crafting!